So you want to make a Minecraft server to play with your friends. In this guide I'm going to show you how to set up your own Minecraft 26.1.2 server. To start, we need to grab the server file. Head over to this page, which is linked in the description, and click on download server.jar. But before we go any further, there are a few things worth knowing. Your server will only be online when your computer is turned on and the server is running, and the server will use your own hardware and your own internet connection. And finally, if you want friends to join from outside your network, you will need to share your IP address with them. If any of that sounds too much, then the easiest way to make a Minecraft 26.1.2 server is by using a third-party host. I recommend using our own company Wise Hosting, which helps you make a server in less than 2 minutes. We are 100% focused on Minecraft, and you get a server that is online 24/7 even when your PC is turned off. The server also runs on powerful CPUs for lag-free experience, and best of all, your personal IP stays completely hidden. So it's a great option if you don't want to mess with any of this technical stuff. Check us out at wisehosting.com and use the code HELLO to even save 25% off your first month. Alright, so now that we have downloaded the server.jar file, we will create a folder for the server. Right click on your desktop, create a new folder and name it something like Minecraft server. Then just drag the server.jar file you downloaded straight into that folder. Double click on the jar file and after a bit, a couple of new files should appear. If those files are not appearing for you, then you probably have the wrong Java version installed. To download the right version, go to this site linked in the description and download the Windows installer for the latest Java development kit. But if installing Java 25 doesn't fix it, you can download a tool called JarFix from this website. It makes sure the jar files open correctly on Windows. Now that you have all the necessary files generated, we need to agree to Minecraft's eula. To do this, just open the eula.txt file and change the false to true. Then save the file and close it. And now we can double click the server.jar file again. Once the console has loaded, your server should be running. This is also where you can type commands directly into the server. For example, if you want to keep yourself OP, type /OP followed by your Minecraft username and hit enter. This gives you full admin access in game. It's also a really good idea to back up your server world regularly, especially before making any big changes. To do a manual backup, first type stop into the server console and hit enter. This safely shuts down the server. Then inside your server folder, find your world and copy that entire folder and paste it somewhere else. It's also a good idea to add a date to the name so you know when it was made. To adjust your server settings, use the server.properties file. In here you can change settings like view distance, difficulty and even the game mode. And to give your server more RAM, we will need to create a startup script. To do this, right click in your server folder and create a new text file and paste in this following text. Change the 4G to however many gigabytes you want to allocate. Then save the file and rename it to start.bat. If the text document doesn't change icons, then you don't have the file extensions enabled. To enable them, click on View, then in the drop-down menu hover over Show and click on the file name extensions. After all that is done, double click on the bat file you created and the server will start. And from now on, use that file to launch your server instead of double clicking on the jar directly. Now let's make sure that everything actually works. Open up Minecraft, go to multiplayer and click on add server. For the server name, just put whatever you like, and for the server address, type localhost. Click done and then you can join. If everything has been set up correctly, you should be able to connect and the server should be running smoothly. But right now only you can join the server. To let your friends connect from outside your home network, you will need to forward your port. We have made a tutorial on how to port forwards and it is linked in the description. But if following all of these tutorials is too confusing or just too much work, then check out wisehosting.com and use the code HELLO to get your first server 25% off. Thanks for watching.